shout out goes out to our current channel members. If you were interested in picking up a channel membership for as little as $1.99 a month, head over to my channel profile and hit the join button to view all of the available perks. Thanks! I can genuinely say that I'm feeling very hyped for Ninjago's future again. I know it's probably way too early to come to that conclusion if we're just being realistic here, as we still don't know much regarding the future, but with the sets at least, I am very excited. Even more so now that we know we will be getting a new, huge Ninjago set this summer, supposedly with over 6,000 pieces. On the channel, usually I stick to show-oriented topics, but because I'm just so hyped about this new set, I thought it would be worth covering this in slightly more detail, as there's quite an interesting aspect about this set that we still know next to nothing about. If there's one thing that previous D2C Ninjago sets have had, it's a wide range of minifigures. And while that amount of minifigures at first sounds incredible, if we're being honest here, there's typically quite a big drawback to all of that. And that is just the fact that a lot of the time, most of the minifigures included are of characters we practically don't know anything about at all. In fact, they didn't really exist in universe until the people at LEGO just decided to create these background characters to fill up space. It almost feels as if they are there to fill space, so that LEGO can be like, hey look, this set has over 20 Ninjago characters in this big set, you should totally go and buy it. And while I do understand that because they are there to make it more realistic, obviously in a city environment, for example, you're going to have random people walking the street, and I do get that, but at the same time, I think there needs to be a balance, and in previous Ninjago big sets, there really hasn't been any of that, in my opinion. But what I'm proposing here, and I'm really hoping for with the upcoming Ninjago City Markets set, is some form of change. First of all though, I guess I should just say that I want change in the way that this set is actually made and produced. I have no real problems with the Ninjago City Garden set in reality, as it's beautiful, and I really do not regret buying that around last year now, but it's beautiful overall. But the fact is here that it doesn't necessarily feel like it could fit into a Ninjago TV series landscape, if that makes any sense at all. Some aspects do, but most of it feels more like it comes from the movie. So first of all, I really do hope that this new set is more show-oriented, and feels like it actually came out of the show, and feels like a setting you could easily see in this show. Maybe throw in some new locations that we haven't seen before, and new buildings to fit in with the market theme, and also throw in some existing places. A little bit like what Ninjago City Gardens did, but I'd say have more show-themed locations and have less new places, if that makes sense. But that's not all here, as what I'm truly asking for here is for a great selection of show-themed Ninjago minifigures. Of course, characters we actually want as fans. I don't want to get my hopes too high for this, but there are rumours again, that the selection is set to be very good. But apparently there will be a variant of a minifigure we've wanted for years, which really does pique my interest. What could that particular variant minifigure be? I have literally no idea. We could be discussing anything right now. There is absolutely nothing to theorise on. It's just out there and it's information available on the internet. But let's hope it's actually good. Overall though, yeah, I just really hope this happens. If it doesn't, I mean, it's not really that big of a deal, and it's not like I'm just going to suddenly start slandering this set, as if it's going to be on the same level of quality as the Gardens, for example, it's going to be absolutely phenomenal regardless. I just think that things would be a lot better and would be improved significantly if they took more notes from the show and actually incorporated more show elements into this market set. Like, for example, imagine we got an Explorers Club. Probably quite a random location, but hear me out on this one. I think it would make for an incredible show location as a set. Not to mention, we could also have other places like a miniature version of Borg Tower, so forth. They could add on anything to this while also adding in a few new minifigures and also a few new buildings and locations. So with all of this being said, I think that's pretty much going to do it for this one here. Hopefully you enjoyed my look at all of this, and be sure to drop all of your own thoughts on this down below in the comments. If you enjoyed this one here, though, be sure to leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel for more, and hit that notification bell so that you can be the first to watch my new videos whenever I do first release them. And with all of this being said, I'll see you all soon for my next one. Goodbye.